Yeah, hello everyone. So today we will go a little bit more deep into the like yesterday, the last video we talked about the prompt chat memory advisor and the message chat memory advisor. So we'll just look into like how the request actually forms, right? When we make a hit to make an endpoint call, what's actually the request that's being passed on. So we get this information, like we can use a logger to get that information. So today we'll try to do that, right? We'll just put a logger and see how exactly those two advisors varies, right? So here, so here for logger, so what you have to do is another advisor that we have to use. So here is, it's, like if you can see here, so we have this default advisor, so we can add multiple. So first is let's go with message, the one that is already there. So then we can add a simple logger advisor, right? So this will do the logging for me, and also, and in our attribution properties, we have to add this log level debug, right? So that we can check what is that. And that's it. We have to just check for this MessageChatMemoryAdvisor. So now if I run it, let's see what happens. Like when we make a query, how exactly it behaves. Yeah. So it started. Let's see. Let's go with our previous prompt. Like hi, and that's so let's see what's so here you can see there is logs, right? So now if I go into this, you will see the request. So this is my request where I'm sending the system message, you are a helpful assistant, right? And then I'm sending the user message, which is I am Debs, right? So there's the two messages that we are sending, and we're sending the chat memory conversation ID, which is what. And this is taking from the properties file. So which is my model and what is my temperature and this. Now, if I go to the result, you can see here. So the assistant message is there, which is this: hi Debs, it's nice to meet you, because I made our user message, which is there, which was there in the request. So basically, this is my. So if I go again and try something, if I write, who am I? So now see, let's see how it happens. So this is my new response, right? So here, if you see, so the request you can see, hi, I'm Debs, right? So the first request message, and then if I go, it's my second, who am I is my second request, right? So this is also being captured. So it's my second request. So all my information is getting captured in this request, and this is my response ability. So that's the main thing here. If you can see the user message, I had Deb's properties, assistant message, what the assistant replied me back, and then again the assistant message, and then again I'm go the next message that I'm sending. You are an alpha message type system, and my user message, right? Who am I? So these are the like for request that is going for the second call, and the answer to this is the system reply, right? So this is for how it is happening for message chat memory advisor. Okay, so now we'll go and see if I use prompt chat memory advisor, how exactly differs. So the thing is only changes to do this advisor. Like let me, okay, let's not clear it, or we can have this different spec. Yeah. So let's go. Let's try again. Hi, devs. Here, let's now what happens. Here, if you see in the prompt message, So this is the request, right? Let's go to the request first. So here it is like prompt message is your helpful assistant. And then you'll see there is a use the conversation memory from the memory section to provide accurate answer. So this is something which Spring AI does it from its end for prompt, right? For the PromptChatMemoryAdvisor. So if you notice here carefully, it's a text content, right? So system text, this is continuing. You are a helpful assistant and then use this. So this entire thing is going as a system prompt, right? So then next is the user message, which is I'm devs, and next so this, and the result is like same as before. We'll get hi, I am dev, so it's nice to meet you, and this, right? So now again, if I call, now we can see the difference. Who am I? So here you see, now if I check, yeah, so this is the new request, right? So the new request here, see the text message, text continue, you are an helpful assistant, and then this is what the Spring API appends by its own, and then you see here, so this is a text message it's going. So in the prompt itself, it's sending me the previous context. User, hi, I'm devs, assistant, hi there, this is my, it's nice to meet you, right? And then my next user message, who am I? So here, and in the previous one, what we saw is, it was going as, if you see here, there was no memory as such. Okay, because we started it. So there was no memory as such, and only the entire message, like the first message, second message was going as system user, system assistant, and so on, right? So that's the difference. Like in prompt message, it goes as a prompt. So here, this is what Spring does on its own. It captures, it fetches the message from the previous chat, like from the chat memory, it fetches this user message and the register message and appends it in the memory, right? So that's the main difference in the message chat memory and advise prompt chat memory advisor. I hope that's clear. Also, you can go and check. So if we go here and if you see, right, so there it forms, so in this before statement, it forms this. So here you can see, first it will fetch from the conversation ID, it will fetch the memory messages, right? And then from the memory message, it makes a string out of it. Out of what? Out of this user message and assistant message, and it maps it, right? So it will form a string out of the message type and the message text. So it is forming a string, this memory, right? So, and then if you see here, it is appending it to my augmented system text. So that's my system prompt, right? So system prompt, it is appending to that already existing system prompt. It is appending this memory. So this is what we see as a memory, right? So then it just passes on, right? It just processes, it creates a new check client REST request, processed one, and it sends. And in the message, if you go and see, in the message, and if you go and see the before section, so here we're just fetching the memory message. And then what we're doing is we're just putting it into a list. And there is no other, like extracting the string out from there, it's not there, right? So we're just processing, having this all in the memory message. And then we are just processing this, creating this new one. So if you see here, this new one is being processed based on, so we are just, whatever process message we have, we are pushing it into the messages, right? So there is no creation of a string from the memory. So that's the core difference between those two. I hope that's clear for you guys. Also, like I gave a brief of it in the previous session. So there also you can go and check it out. Yeah, thank you.